Well, hello, hello. I am unmuted, right? Okay, yes, I'm unmuted. Excellent. Let me know if the game is too loud, because I'm trying something new with it, specifically so that these lights behind me will actually work. I'll grab my controller and we will get right into it. Sorry for the little bit of a cock tease earlier. I was having some issues with my setup and my CPU was running at like 50% for some reason, and everything was really delayed. I'm not entirely sure what was happening. But we have that sorted out. Everything seems to be working fine now. So, good shit. And today I am still leveling up my HuCast, and, you know, trying to get some grinding done in caves. Let's see how much that actually ends up working out for me. So let's see who's in the lobby first. Who's anyone fun? Brez for Prez that I see all the time. I don't actually think I've ever played with him. Ooh, lobby 1 is full. That usually means that there's something fun going on in there. So let's see if we can get in. Yeah, probably not today. That's alright. Let's see what games we have open. Normal, very hard. There's an ultimate, but it's full. Ultimate with a password. 2 closed ultimates. AFK for Red Ring. And here's someone doing some episode 2, which is a little different. I'll take it. We can do that. Oh, and numlock off / bank. Okay. And he's in Jungle East, I think it said. Oh, hey, a pipe zone. Nice. Nice, thanks. It's hard to look down and type one-handed while walking around. It's not, like, difficult, but it's hard to walk in a straight line and not look like I'm totally drunk. Nope, and the first thing I do is run right into a trap. 20 buffs, pretty nice, pretty nice. And there's a giant thing in the way. Love how this makes my attacks seem really ridiculous. You can totally see it lighting up. If I had the music turned off, it would be even more dramatic. Not drastic. And I have damage unlocked, but she's so many status effects. I like it. See, I am about a little more than halfway through this level. It's not too bad. Should be able to definitely close it out by the end of tonight. Oh. It's just about to fix the health up, and it disappeared. I'll do it in this room. Boom. Alright. Saw that attempt at stunning them that didn't quite work out for her. And just a Gladius. Nothing impressive dropped. So I'm kind of hanging out up here because I really want to know when the big fucker spawns. There it is. Because those cannot exist. Those need to not be alive. Rare. Doop. Yeah, that's fun, but not as good. Not as good as, like, a vendor rare. So sad. Oh, you know what? I think I was actually playing with this person last night. For a bit. He. So that was jungle. Let's go to mountain. It's probably the order. Yep, nice. Ooh, and buffs. No, there we go. Hey, Haru, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Oh, shit. There we go. I wasn't turning around for some reason. Hey, how's it going? Nice of you to stop by 2 nights in a row. I feel like it's usually a little bit longer between your visits. I must be lucky. I am actually a little bit lucky. My name isn't quite white. It's that, like, weird off-white level of luck. Slash luck. I feel good. Apparently. Don't normally check this late. Normally you see me as I end. Well, I am supposed to start sometime around 8. It didn't. It definitely didn't. I think I started a bit after 9. Well, how long have I been live? Alright, so... yeah. I started late. 9:15, 9:20, something like that. But I was having some issues, some computer issues. Very minor. They're solved. Didn't take anything more than closing a rogue process. But you are in pretty early today then, especially if you usually tune in towards the end. So that's pretty great. Also, I got a message. That's respective tomorrow. I could do that. Yes. I have been beckoned by my team. Oh man, where's this mind map though? Yeah, I'll grab that thing. Okay, slash lobby. I will totally join them back up after this mission, if possible. Normally watching shows too, but lady friend has no power at home, so you're bored. Well, no power is never good. TT core. Party. Doop. Oh, it just filled. Well, yeah. Join a party. They're getting rid of him. Well then. I mean, I'm not asking for that. I didn't even look. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna get rid of that password notification. Alright. Because the password that was used is, like, my team's designated default password. I don't want to go giving that out to just anyone, so. I'm live, by the way. Say hello to chat. Yeah, I'm not trying to, like, get them in here necessarily. I mean, if they want to, but letting them know. I don't believe I've seen these names before. Hello everyone, it's your boy Tack. Smash that like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button. I actually kind of love smash that like button. I don't know, there's something about it that just seems completely ridiculous. Anyway, so we become an alpha gamer. Yeah, it's not all good. Yeah, Twitch doesn't seem like that though. It's not like YouTube. It's more about, at least in my experience, much more about kind of fostering a community than it is about like building out a brand and trying to just push content, and very different atmosphere. I tried a while back, well, I thought anyway, about getting into YouTube content creation, and it's pretty demanding, actually. Twitch is much more just kind of, you hit a button, go live. You can of course evolve from there, but it's very, very relaxed by comparison. Whereas YouTube is very much like, you have to hit the ground running and have some crazy production values to really get any notice at all. Maybe that's just because it's more established, but yeah, it's not really newcomer friendly. Yeah, just money. Charge laser with 20 hit is almost interesting. There you go, shoot at that camera. Like a doofus. And I am dealing far more damage than I just should be at this level. Or normally do at this level, I guess. This is probably pretty normal for a kind of average spec Q cast. That's chill, I guess I can take that. See, is this the Saber? No, this is the reskinned Durali. Why did I think it was the dragon for a second? They did at least really make this fight a lot more interesting. Which I don't think I really realized when I played this game on Xbox. Wow. We kicked it off the side really quick. Hey! Got myself a rare. The stream says hello, Kiri. we actually discussing what kind of body of water this is? I love nerds. Twin brand. That's kind of fun. You're right there, Carrie. It's alright, Kiri. I'm not gonna be too dumb with my low health. Maybe a little bit dumb. Just a little. I thought there was gonna be like a diamond or something. I don't know why I didn't just check my item drop. My drop checker. Item checker? Drop checker? I forget what it's called. Let's see. Item reader. I was wrong on both counts. Hey, mine materials are worth. Alright, and I'm back. Actually kind of enjoyed the dragon song. It's like, it's the right kind of over the top, I feel. Ooh. That was bad positioning. Damn, really? That caught me? Shit. Oh shit. Kiri and I were both dead during that. See if there's anything interesting dropping. A club with 25 hit. And money for the boss. Might as well. Wow, that only drops 2 grand? On ultimate? Holy shit. That is really not much. God damn. It's weird that I can't. Weird that I can't grab those. Sorry about that, I have friends messaging me. Trying to get them into the stream. actually. Maybe they'll even show up. Hey, we got another rare. Always fun. Even if they're not necessarily good, it's always fun getting a rare. Spirit Laser with 30 hit. Charge Disca with 25 hit. Might actually prefer that. Because I think my Disc of Braveman has... Yeah, my Disc of Braveman has... Oh shit, it has 35 hit. And this I can get up to 30 hit. Or 35 hit, rather. How does it compare in terms of damage, though? Well, I can grind it. I'll probably grind it and see what I can get it up to, actually. That's that Spirit Laser. What's on the caliber? Demons no hit. Fuck it. What am I getting congratulated for? Oh. I really don't notice the leveling anymore. It's weird. Hey, Liquid Fear! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Disco. Oh, I love it. Your man is playing. Hey, now. That might be offensive to some people. Maybe. I don't know. People are weird. It's the golf club sword. What? Oh, the Disca. This is, by the way, what a normal Disco looks like. It has a bit of a curve to it, so it kinda makes sense how it would work. Almost, sort of, but also not really. I am playing on my HuCast, which is a Hunter Android male. It has the highest ATP, which is attack power, by an extremely long shot. And it has, just gonna let that go right over. And it also has crap tons of health, which is pretty handy. Its ATA is not great though, so I'm kind of struggling with that right now since I'm still relatively low level in Ultimate. But I think I'm kind of holding my own at this point, I want to say. At least in a somewhat general sense. Oh, Jesus. That sucked. I just got pinned against the wall by that tornado. So that did a ton of damage. Void the fire on the floor. Well, I don't think that there is any fire. At least not in this arena. There is some electricity and those tornadoes. Nice. That was a really quick kill. Also, I have this working. Which... Oh, I have it turned off. There it is. Check that out. It's now synced to the music. Alright, through the teleporter. It's fun. I enjoy it. And back to normal gameplay. Wow, what the hell one-shotter? I mean, Medi has over 1,000 health. Huh. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gained, how much is that? 14 health in one level? What the fuck? Ugh. What an absolutely ridiculous class. UCast really is something else. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do some weird crap. I'll mess with it later though. I was going to try having the computer behind me be lit up green, but then green screen it and put a GIF behind it so it would look really weird and corrupted. Also, actually, I discovered something else. I have a fidget spinner here, but it's bright green, so it totally breaks things. Look at it. It's actually kind of awesome. Alright. But back to game. I'm pretty okay with it though. Alright, now where the hell did everyone get off to? Oh, they're just right ahead. Okay. Oh, plus backspace. Nice. Yeah, it is bright green. Here, let me put it in front of my other camera, because this one doesn't have the green screen effect on it. And that's actually a little bit, like, washed out compared to the color that it really is. And it's just, it totally disappears, but you can still see, like, the grommets of it. I'm pretty okay with it. Hey! Photon drop! By the way, Liquid, if you wouldn't mind letting me know how the volume is, because I messed with the volume of the game, so it should be, hopefully, roughly about the same, but I had to turn it up in the system, so I had to mess with it, basically. Long story short. Jeb. Only know of one Jeb, and I'm not sure why someone would be yelling his name. Are these guys in voice chat together? I feel like they might be. Actually, where's this photon drop? Give me a map. Oh, fuck, it's in this last room. God damn it. Well, I'm gonna run to get it, because a photon drop is definitely worth. And I feel like, yep, there's another one. And there might be one more? Yes, there is. Got it. Oh god. It's in a room with these fuckers. Oh god, please don't kill me. Alright, we're good. Ooh. Those things are scary. They do tons of damage. Like, just seriously gratuitous amounts of damage. It's awful. Sorry, there was a photon drop. Alrighty. And now to shoot this guy a whole bunch. Basically. That is pretty much my game plan. I will also probably go after his mags in second form. But other than that, shoot him a whole bunch. That's the game plan. Ooh, damage. Damage was had. More damage was had. Shit. That hurts when you don't get stunned by it. You know, these fucking forces with their bringers rifles. Ugh. Okay. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a team go the whole time without getting hit. You never got tired of how these bosses look amazing? This boss's setting is actually really cool. How you're on this like falling platform with crazy shit spinning on it. Like, this is just a neat looking boss fight. Oh, those lights. Wait for head turn to attack him. Okay. Wow, I can't type. I am not quite close enough. Man, he actually, like, fucks with your sense of scale. Oh, hey, yo, holy shit. Ooh. Jesus Christ. This is some damage coming at us. What the hell? Oh god, Kiri! Oh! That is right proper terrifying. Oh wait, the pose is like... Wait, no, the other way. Nope. Yeah, it is this way. I don't know why, but apparently that's what's happening. Man, that flash from the notification. Shit, man. Nope. Now we talk to this guy. Alright, cool. Alright, so quest done. Now, so these weapons that I got are probably all team point fodder. I think I already actually have a... Yeah, I already have a much better LMK-14. I don't really care about doing whatever with that. About grinding it up. And I'm pretty sure the stag cutlery that I have is better as well. I don't know that I have a... whatever the other thing was, so I'm going to throw that into my bank. The twin brand. But these two are team point fodder. So team point register. Oh, nice. Stag is worth 10. Haha. And so I want to get this up to 35 hit. Okay, that's down. So that's not what I want. That's 30. It's closer. Did I level up my pod? The mag over my shoulder? So it's already at max level. It's at level 200. Thank God. $25. So that would be bear, I guess. 35 hit. 40. That's awesome. That is plus 10 to both stats. That's a very good roll. I'm not going to equip it now, but I will leave it in my inventory and I'll mess with it. Actually, no. I should equip it now, and then use a whole crap ton of grinders on it. Okay, so it can accept 10 grinds, which brings it to way less than my elite-ass Disco of Braveman. Alright, well, what can you do? 14,000, I'll take that. But yes, my mag is level 200, which is max level for it. I believe that's on F4, right? Why are none of my things working? Oh, because that's an inventory item, isn't it? Item pack. Yeah, I can't look at my mag. Poop. Join a party. What do we got? This? Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, it's called a mag. But I believe that's on F4, so let me pull that up then really quick. So yeah, you can see right down there, that way, in the middle, those are its current stats. It is exactly what I wanted, which is on my spreadsheet here somewhere. Let me get that pulled up. Boop! There it is. Okay, so you can't really see, because it doesn't fit, but that's beside the point. I was aiming for... Let me actually just drag this over. I know it's super janky, but I'm not going to leave this on screen for very long, so I don't really care. I was going for 5/139.56.0, and that is exactly what I got out of it. It took like 2 weeks because I'm really bad at sitting in one place and just grinding that out. So, yeah. It took a really long time. It was awful. But I have it now, and that's bitchin'. So. And I get tons of flack for it because it isn't a fancy one. Like I give a shit. Hey, that's a Kiri that looks more familiar. Kiri as a male character just feels wrong. So the reason that he's flashing Alt BS is if you do Alt and backspace, it takes you back to the splash screen, and if you do it again, it closes the game. It's actually the best way to close the game. But it's also like a trick to say, hey, if you press Alt backspace, it does this thing, to tell new players that, and then just see them disconnect immediately. And I mean, it's not like it takes long for someone to reconnect, so it's just fun. It's funny. You know, I feel like I should turn this volume down maybe slightly more. Nah, I'll leave it where it was. I will be here in a couple minutes. Well, guess what? I think I'm gonna kill stuff. Are we? I was feeling my voice is too low. Ah, fuck. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Properties. Nope, not properties. Advanced audio properties. Nope, not that either. Stream sound is low. So there's really nothing I can do about that. I am broadcasting basically as high as I can. Well, there isn't like a volume control to that. But I totally know what you're saying. Let me try putting a little bit of gain on my voice. YouTube is like 200% louder. Yeah, I've noticed that like some streams just are quieter, if that makes sense. I'm turning up the gain, by the way. So I'm currently like +6 decibels, which seems super loud. Okay, let me try... You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna crank this shit all the way up to 10. So hopefully that's a little bit better for you. I don't want there to be any clipping though, because that would be bad. But I'm looking at the audio right now and it doesn't look like it's clipping. So hopefully we're in a good place. Here we go! Alright. The audio looks fine. No, it does! Now you look here, you little jerk. Alright, so it sounds fine at +10 decibels? Alright, cool. I should probably put a noise gate on it as well. Do I really want to deal with that? You know what? We're not playing right now. I'm gonna do it. Noise gate. Actually, I think that's fine. Yeah, no, that looks about right. Okay, well, now I don't have, like, a back hum. And hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm getting cut off before I finish talking. Keep it like that. Noise gate at default settings. Cool. I, however, am going to step away for like 3 seconds. I'm not even going to put a be right back on. That's how quick it's going to be. I am, however, going to mute my mic. But I'll be right back. Alright, so it's a little bit longer than 3 seconds, but deal with it. And we've got everyone here! I think. Anyway. I don't actually know what's happening. Well, hey, if everyone's doing it, I'm gonna join in. I don't know what's going on. R05S. No, 53. Why have you not upgraded to HueCast model? Ah, dang it, I hit S. Oh well. It's not comfy. Why cute when you can kill? Nah, I'm totally fucking with him. Cute can kill. Rocket Seal model has more defensive potential. Why defend when you can attack, I say. The best defense is a good defense, so get yourself a shield. Ah, quest is loading. We were very quick about that. Oh, hey, mouse, don't go sliding away because I clipped you with my toe. We're just like running RT, right? Okay. I wasn't sure if we were doing RT or like what we were up to. believe the optimal team configuration is a flock of Hewcasts and one Kiri. Yep. Not even kidding. But it probably is the best team layout. Setup? I don't know what to call it. Team composition. There we go. I knew that there was a word for it. Alright, this Crimson Assassin doesn't count. It's episode 2. And not Yellow Bows. I think, let's see. Party info. Oh wait, that's one word. Info. Skyly, we're under. What in the world drops on Skyly? Let's see here, episode 2, Skyly. Not really seeing anything of interest, honestly. Nah, let's move on. So, with my voice being presumably a lot louder, should I then increase the sound of the game? Because I want that to be at a good balance. Ooh, a mono grinder to restock myself for what I just wasted. Little tweak should make it enjoyable in the new setting. What the hell? Okay, so I just brought it to there. Hopefully, that's what you meant. Because it was very EOC, actually. Hi, grinder. Wow, 2 different grinders in this room. That's interesting. I do actually like having a working noise gate. Before it was kind of weird and screwy, but I do like having one. Just seems advisable. I should probably actually move my drink over here so I pull from this side. I feel like it's kind of weird that I'm like totally covering my face when I drink. We're gonna try it. Oh no, Kiri down! One, there's the other, and one more. And there we have it. Ooh. That was close to being my demise. That was my demise. And it's dead too. It just dropped money for me. Alright, what do we got? Anything interesting? Anything fun? How many stars is this? 3. Okay. Yeah, nothing fun though, really. I mean, this is the first area in episode 2, so it's not gonna be that great. I almost missed the longer load times from when I played on console, because you had more time to play with the loading screens. Like, you can speed that one up and slow it down and, like, rotate it from side to side. There's a couple other things you can do with some of the other loading screens. There's actually 3 in the game. Well, no, there's 4, because there's the one for the online quest, you can change the color of the spinning thing. So there's 4 loading screens. There's one that, like, is coming up from the ground, like energy spike things. And then there's the connecting to the server one that's like the same energy spike things, but coming from the center of the screen. Alright. That went pretty well. That really looks like the handle on Excalibur. I'm pretty sure it is. That's really weird. Bonus attack speed. That's kind of nice. It doesn't stack with V101. Okay. V101 is a unit that does a whole bunch of crap. One of the things is increasing attack speed. Yep. Oh, it's so close to being fucking dead. Come on! Ah, 305. I think I walked into that. Yeah, for some reason the engine is capable of a huge number of self-repeating texture cams at like really high resolutions. Because it's not just copying the screen and pasting it into the screen. It's actually a unique render. It's bizarre. This game is very weird. I have no idea why the engine would be capable of that. Because, like, the original game didn't use texture cams at all. Like, how this is such a unique feature from an old game. It really is, though. Like, why? There were a couple racing games that would do that. That they'd have, like, giant screens on the side of the racetrack that would have... it was usually just your screen mirrored onto it. But sometimes it was like a replay-style camera as well. But it's such like a very... because it renders... so the especially weird thing is that renders at the resolution that I'm looking at it at. Like, it has... normally a texture cam renders an image at like fairly low resolution from an alternate camera angle, and then plasters that render as a texture onto a surface. It's the basic idea behind it. But because you're doing that, you don't get like the normal anti-aliasing, or you don't get the normal aliasing artifacts, and this game is aliased all to hell. But you don't get the normal aliasing artifacts because the render window, so to speak, is tilted on the screen. Whereas with that, the aliasing is still pixel perfect because it's actually rendering, like, it's rendering through a camera at native resolution, which is whatever is hitting it. It's super weird. That was a really poor explanation because I was trying to keep it brief. Just trust me, the implementation of it is really strange and leaves more questions than it answers. Like, the system in this game is not how they do it in modern games. This system is probably more taxing, and I mean, it definitely does result in a better... It looks better than most texture cams, but yeah. I think Source, if I'm remembering correctly, Source only supports one texture cam at a time, which is really interesting because in Titanfall, Titanfall runs on the Source engine. It's like heavily upgraded, but it still only supports one texture cam. And when you load into your Titan, there's these like graphical panels that are your view outside of the Titan. But the sides of it come in, and it looks like they overlap, like they're all coming on kind of in unison. But if you slow it down and watch it, it does one panel, and then it switches to this one's a texture cam and does it, and now this one's a texture cam, and it cascades through them. But there's like animations beforehand that make it look like they overlap. It's a really smart way that they tricked you into thinking that there's multiple things happening at once, but it's actually doing one at a time. Really neat. You know, if you're a stupid nerd that thinks those kinds of things are cool. Oh, I just noticed. The dragon, when it took off, had 305 health. Unit 305. That's fun. Wonder what Maybe. Wonder what class they would play. Maybe like a force, like support magic. I don't know. And Titanfall 2 is fun. I should maybe play that on stream. I should maybe speedrun it. Dude, my speedrun tech in that game is so bad. I could call it speedrun practice though, and all would be forgiven. It's true though. So usually when people start streaming their practice of a speed game, they already kind of know what they're doing. My tech is like a couple years out of date, I want to say. My speed tech is not impressive, and I still don't know how to properly bunny hop. Like, I'm a terrible speedrunner of that game, but it's really fun to play through. Yeah, I might actually do that. Bunny hop is hard. Well, so it's a lot easier in Titanfall 2 because you have a slide that for a while after you land, you don't lose momentum. So it's a lot more forgiving than bunny hopping in most games, but I still have no fucking clue how to do it. I don't do as well in that game with mouse and keyboard as I do with a controller. And I think that that's because I played the first Titanfall on console. So I'm just like, I'm used to the game with a controller. It's what I expect out of it, and so that's what I perform better with, I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of making that up. Fancy bitch controller. No, this is just normal bitch controller, actually. My fancy bitch controller is packed away because I'm weird and I'm not using it for some. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. The D-pad on this thing is green. Bright green. Oh! I have a hole in my controller. That's awesome. Anyway. So I'm not using it at the moment because reasons, primarily. I don't have a good explanation. Maybe it's that, like, this is not a demanding game, and these are a lot cheaper. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go with that explanation, because that sounds like a responsible reason. But this is not a demanding game, but it'll still wear out a controller. Like the little rubber pads under the base buttons will wear out, and it has to feel a little spongy, so on and so forth. The springs and the joysticks will start to weaken. So we're gonna go with I just don't want to wear the controller out. That sounds good. Spongy, yeah. You know exactly what I mean. Oh shit, we lost our fourth. Spongy, yep. I think that might be spelled with an E. I mean, sponge is spelled with an E. I don't know. Whatever. Speaking of, is it strange that your 10-year-old 360 controller is still good and working well? Depends. How many hours a day do you put on it? That's actually a serious question. Oh, okay, thank you for heals. Question, you think you kind of played? Think you kind of played? I feel you. Let me do quick math. I'm enjoying your quick math. Oh, that's right. I just looked over at my camera and realized my brain fell off. Let me put that back on, you guys. There, you have your brain back. Okay. Six hours every other weekend. Okay, well that's why it's still working. Some gaming on the nights for about 2 hours every 17.5 days. Okay, so in other words, you don't use it very much. That would be a primary reason for why it still works quite well. I mean, they're definitely built to last. Like let me actually pull a calculator on my end. Where is... 1 second. Whatever. Alright, so I have calculator up. I played it like... Let's see, including the weekends. So probably like 8 hours a day. Times 7 times 52 weeks. So I got like roughly, give or take, 3,000 hours out of every controller because I would replace them after roughly a year of really heavy use, I would characterize it as. And the reason I would replace them isn't because any of like the buttons would fail or anything, but the springs. The springs in the joysticks wouldn't hold up, and they would, like, this one is doing it a little bit. You can, maybe you can see. Well, you see how there's like a little bit of play in there? This is still within the dead zone of the controller. But if there we go. If you like hold the joystick up for long enough in one position, and you're usually running forward, so you tend to, if it's up far enough, it will be outside of... Oh, no, this is fine. This is totally fine. But if the spring gets weak enough, it won't pull it back into the dead zone, and you will find that you just start like walking forward or slowly turning to the left when you're not touching the joystick. And that's when I would replace them. I would actually take the whole thing apart, buy another controller, take that one apart, pull the board out of the old one, and put it into the case of the new one. Or of the old one. And that's because the case itself gets like glossier from the wear of your hands, and I found that was better grip, as well as the joysticks got a bit worn down, and I found that they also then had better grip. So, in other words, because I'm a very tactile person who's very particular about their input devices. I mean, how many keyboards did I go through before I found the one that I like? I want to say, like, I've had 4 different brands of keyboard, roughly. I'm a tactile. Hey, I'm very particular about my input devices. I'm fond of this. I don't like the PS4 one. Which is apparently an unpopular opinion, but for that it's the shape. PS4 controller is like perfectly well made, but you've never had a mechanical? See, that surprises me. I really would have thought that you had. Because you had like a proper desktop. I know that you're running a laptop now, but like you had a proper desktop. Plan to build a new gaming PC with all the fun shit. 3 screens? You don't need 3 screens. As I stroke my 3 screens. Never justify the cost of a mechanical. Yeah. Honestly, there's now some pretty cheap mechanical keyboards that are perfectly workable. I stroke my 3 screens. I mean, you've seen my setup. Just ruined it all for you. What do you want? Love how the computer is flashing as I go through. You were afraid that you would not like the mechanical keyboard and feel bad. Well, that's actually exactly what happened. So the first keyboard that I had hooked up to my gaming PC was, well, first of all, when I originally built my computer. I mean, really going back. When I originally built my computer, I'm actually going to turn off that background because it's not really in focus. Alright, so when I originally built my computer, it didn't have a case or a GPU. The GPU, because I had bought everything else and I was saving up more. The case just hadn't come in yet, and I don't think it came in for like a week, I want to say. It took a while. So I just had it sitting on top of my desk on the box with a fan blowing across it. But it worked. It worked perfectly fine, and I ran a couple games on the integrated, including Liquid Fear. Warframe. That was one of the games that I played. I forget what all else, but Warframe was definitely one of the first ones. At like 720p, it was bad. It was like windowed 720p with like 20 FPS, everything on minimum. It was bad. But then I slapped in a GPU and it was running good. But so that was my original thing, and the keyboard for it I actually still have. It's a wireless one that I have hooked up to my Steam Link whenever I use that, which I don't very frequently. But I have it hooked up to my Steam Link over there because it's a decent membrane wireless keyboard. It worked fine. And then I had a GPU, agonized over keyboard because, as we've already well established, I'm an input snob. So I decide on I have a Steam Link. I do. Is it good? Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's good. We'll return to that. I'll put it on my checklist. Okay, so I agonize, and I eventually go with the wait about it, Mr. Customizable Stream Deck keys. Actually, the buttons on the Stream Deck feel awful, if you ask me. My mother loves them for some reason, but I think they feel terrible. But functionality is great, and it's not like I'm using it as a gaming device, so what can you do? Anyway, do you love them too? Anyway, I agonized over what mechanical keyboard I wanted to do, and I wanted to go with, and I opted for the Razer Black Widow Tournament Chroma with oh, someone's playing music. Oh god, it's this song. No. Sorry, I need to run away from them. With Razer Greens, which are their clickies. They're pretty much a Cherry MX Blue, more or less. I think they're like a slightly lighter, like 5 grams lighter, and they actuate 0.5 millimeter higher in their full travel, which mattered to me. That's one of the things that I really wanted out of them. So I get this keyboard, and I mean, it's nice to use and all. They're not terrible keyboards. The backlighting is really good on them. It's really solid. There's different effects from games that can go onto the keyboard, and it's nice. I'm not gonna knock them too much, but I didn't really like the keys. They were too deep. So I decided to go in the absolute opposite direction. I went with a scissor switch, a gaming scissor switch keyboard for like 1/3 of the price. And it was not great. It was much shorter travel distance, but it felt kind of mushy. It wasn't what I was looking for. And the backlighting was trash on it. So then I went and got this. This is the keyboard that I use now. But I had a 10 keyless one before. I have upgraded since then to the one with the 10 key. Backlighting is really important because I play in the dark, and I can't type without looking. I mean, I can. This is not a Corsair. This is a Havit, which is not a particularly well-known brand. It's a Havit low profile, and you know what? Let me actually run away for like 3 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. You refuse to use any keyboard that doesn't have a numpad. So I agree with you, actually. Which is why I got a keyboard that has... which is why I got a standalone 10 key. So, this is my old one. That doesn't have the 10 key. As you can see. It's just not there. So the reason that I went for this keyboard is that it has a different kind of switch. It's not Cherry, and it's unfortunately not Cherry compatible, so I can't even get alternate keycaps for it. But, which side is this? Here. As you can see, it doesn't have the Cherry stem. It has this crazy thing. But it's a very light key press, and it's a little bit higher pitch. But it's a very light key press, very light actuation force, which I do actually enjoy. I believe it's 40 grams or so, I think. I really love the feel of it, but it's also, the travel distance is much shorter than usual. The keys are like a lot flatter than on most mechanicals, and they don't travel nearly as far. It's only 3 millimeter travel distance, I want to say, if I remember correctly, and they actuate at 1.4 or 1.2. I always forget. So they actuate, they like send the key press a little bit higher in their travel, and they bottom out higher, which To me, makes sense because you can repeat an input faster. You don't have to move as far to do so. But I then loved this keyboard so much that I upgraded to the one with the 10 key on the end, because I actually use the 10 key in PSO even. I also have the exact name if you were interested in looking at it in more detail on like their Amazon page or Googling it or whatever. I do have the exact name down in the description below under hardware. I think it's in like the bottom section. Anyway, back to PSO. I think that I've nerded out aplenty. So I'm going to do some other nerdy stuff. Anyway, do we have an ultimate room? No, I can't join that, because they're doing government quests. Take a look. No promises, you know you're distracted. I mean, I like it. Really the issue with keyboards, with mechanicals, is that, as you said, they are expensive. And liking them is not a guarantee, unfortunately. There's a huge range of keyboards. I heavily recommend that you get. Oh, that's right. I brought it to work. I highly recommend that you get a tester, which is like maybe this long, and it has the 6 different cherries on it. So it has the red, white, blue, brown, blacks, and do they have a green? I feel like there's a cherry green too. So it has the 6 cherries, which is pretty much what everything else tries to emulate or can be compared to. So I recommend that you get that because it's a lot cheaper than a keyboard, and you can at least try the keys to see which ones you like. Also, the little like rubber O-rings to dampen the noise of them, yeah, it's bullshit. It's totally bullshit. I had them on my Razer at one point, and I think I put like 4 of them on the arrow keys just to see how different it was. Yeah, there was no difference in sound at all. Alright, is there seriously not an ultimate that I can join? Nope, there's just this AFK. Okay. Well, you know what that means. Grindy, grindy. In Ultimate, register, create game. And if you want a mouse suggestion, I've got one of those too. So that's a much shorter conversation. Well, okay, that's not true. I guess I've gone through a lot of mice too, now that I think about it. I like input devices, but it's extremely subjective. And like with mice, there's the whole like what kind of grip do you use? Like, are you claw or a palm user, or I think like this is fingertips? I forget. But yeah. Let's see. Let's refill some things. I'm not entirely sure actually what grip style I use on my mouse, but I do know that my mouse that I have now, it's good. It is exactly what I want out of a mouse. I don't think there's anything fun in here, is there? Well, let's actually check this ray gun for hit. Nope. And nothing. Oh, there's something with hit. Frost Club. Whatever. One second. Alright. Oh, do I have an unknown? Actually, I have a whole bunch of crap in here. Do I need defense materials? No, I am done with defense. That's this row. I definitely do not need any defense materials. I just need power and luck. Alright. What bank am I in? Shared. Deposit item. Drop that in there. Oh, I had 2 of them. Nice. I definitely don't need any mine materials. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that away. Oh, I have my mouse on the screen. And I'm gonna go right into caves, because that's where the thing I'm grinding for is. And I didn't get the layout with a Crimson Assassin right in the first room as the first spawn. Oh well. Okay, good. I'm too far for the flower to the left to hit me. Okay, one more attack, go for it. There we go. Okay. Here we go. And hopefully there aren't any... No, there's no more flowers. Good. Oh, right, you were asking about the Steam Link. So, the Steam Link is... It's perfectly competent at what it's built to do. It just kind of boots right up and works, basically. There's a little bit of delay. It's noticeable if you're looking for it. In a lot of games that are not extremely high precision, it doesn't really matter. So anything like nicely casual would do. Super Meat Boy would probably be a no. A lot of the games you really like, Liquid, are probably a no on it. There's some kind of weird compatibility issues as well. Like, non-Steam games, specifically, or games with launchers, usually won't work. It's frustrating to know, yeah. Like, Celeste, Super Meat Boy, what are the other ones? I forget. All the games you play. It's not that much. And like, so when I use it, I either hook a controller up to my computer wirelessly with this little dongle. This is for the Xbox. I don't think there's a similar product for PS4 controllers. Whatever. Or you can just use a wired connection, and that cuts down on some of the latency as far as input, but the display still has to get rendered on your home hardware and then booted over to the link. Or on your host hardware and then booted over to the link. Since you have a laptop, it probably makes a lot more sense to just hook the laptop up to your TV when you want that kind of experience. For someone with a desktop, it makes far more sense. Yeah, that's a lot harder to wire over to a computer, over to a TV. But it works great for games like Civ, more kind of tactical or strategic things. And at that point, you either want a mouse or the Steam controller. I also have, and would actually be really good in that case. It works really well for, like, heavily mouse-driven games that you want to play on the couch. As an example. Oh, shit. He didn't do the laser. Ooh, crap. I really thought I'd be able to get out of the way. Wrecked. But there is a little bit of delay on it, unfortunately. It's not that bad. If you've ever used in-home streaming before, where you're streaming to another device, like another proper computer, it's really, really similar to that experience. The latency is, like, I want to say pretty much identical. It's probably the same technology that's being used. And it's totally workable. There's very little compression artifacts because it's all like in-home network. It's not bad. It's not bad. It does what it says in the tin, and it does it pretty darn well. It is definitely not a device that can run its own games. I mean, it goes on sale for like $5. What do you really want out of it? I have no idea what kind of processor the thing has, but for $5, Jesus. I actually kind of wonder what's in the thing. Steam controller is an interesting beast as well that kind of works with it. I have one of those right here. Look at this weird thing. So, on the topic of input devices, let me just go over this thing. You see how the Xbox One controller is convex? It kind of has a curved shape like this overall. Well, the Steam controller, concave, it kind of does this, which no other controller does. You know why? Because it's really fucking uncomfortable. That's why. I'm not a fan of it. It's a very, very niche product with questionable ergonomic design. You're fond of the Steam controller? Really nice button sizes. Dude, they're super tiny and they're like in a really bizarre location. Like, those buttons are not meant to be pressed. Xbox One controller is very quality. You like it more recently? I mean, it's... yeah. The Xbox One controller and the 360 controller before it are really solid. I think I do prefer the 360. Like, the Xbox One controller feels a lot more solid in terms of, like, build quality. It's a lot more stiff. But the 360 controller, it's better for playing claw, which is a weird criteria. I understand that, but I do prefer it for playing claw. Unfortunately, finding a wired 360 controller is a total crapshoot. I've never actually seen one in person, so unfortunately I can't use that with PC games. God damn it. Or I probably would use it with PC games. And by claw, I mean I do this. I hit the face buttons by doing this a lot. La da 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 da. So, like, especially in Destiny when I'm playing on controller, I'll curl in to jump and reload. Yeah, I'm fine now. Yeah, so if I wanted to, like... See, I'll even hit, like, start with my finger. So, like, if I wanted to do item pack, items, Yep. Alright, I just like it because I hold the gamepad like it's I mean, I've gotten used to it, but there's more height. There's more height in here on the 360 controller, and that makes it a little bit easier to claw. You own a wired 360 controller? Nice! Oh, it's a Black Ops wired 360 controller. I didn't even know that they made special edition wired controllers. That's cool as shit. I'm a little bit jelly. I have like 7 360 controllers somewhere in the house, but I have no idea where any of them went. Weirdest thing. All right. You never play the 360 now? Yeah. I mean, a lot of the games that matter are backwards compatible at this point. There is one thing that I really, really disliked about the Xbox One controller when it first came out, which is the angle of the grips is slightly different than the 360. The 360 is a little bit more parallel, and then these are a bit more angled in. And this is admittedly more comfortable. This is more how your hands actually come together. The reason I didn't like it was I was so used to the angle on the joysticks. So when I first started playing, I would always... Controller Geometrical Analysis by Dr. Tat. I would always, instead of holding up properly, it would be slightly to the right. And I would find myself running and slightly drifting to the right the entire time. Or when I aimed with it, I would aim kind of on like this weird slanted angle. I've since gotten used to it just by using the Xbox One controller more. But it really bugged me for like a couple months, I want to say, before I finally kind of recalibrated. But that, again, was also like 8 hours a day for 6 or 7 years, however old the, however long the 360 was around. Because I got a 360, like, I want to say after a month or two of it being out. It was really quick that I got one. I'm on my third 360, which is better than a lot of people. There's some people that were like, yeah, I'm on my 8th. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I somehow managed to escape the batch that was like really, really bad with red rings. So I got lucky. The first one was an elite. It lasted for a good long while. And it died in the heyday of Call of Duty 4. That was rough. It would just freeze over time. And that time got progressively shorter as it went on and continued. I eventually had to replace it because like I'd be able to load into a match and then it would freeze right away. I was like, okay, we can't do this anymore. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Hung on to that thing for as long as possible though. But at least I was able to take the hard drive off and slap it into the new console. So, like, that was cool. And that wasn't possible with the previous generation. Well, I guess with, like, the PS2 you just have your memory cards. But, like, I don't think PS3 technically has a user removable hard drive. I think that, like, you can, but you're not supposed to. I think it's that kind of thing. Alrighty. But I will say the PS4 controller is even worse for playing claw. Like, a lot worse. Yeah. Pop another diamate. I'm just flying by the map right now. And, like, people give me flack about using the rotating map. Dude, it'd be so much harder to play in the dark. In dark rooms like this. Damn, I really thought I was gonna aim at the guy slightly to the left or right there. Oh, shit! Dude, aim at the fucking closer one. Shit, man. I think my mag might have just healed me, but it was like level 1 Resta. The fuck was that? That was some useless garbage. It's definitely still harder to play by the map, but at least I'm able to. Really would have a much harder time of doing this if I had the fixed map that didn't rotate. Here we go. Nice. God, there's another wave? Holy shit. This is a long room. God damn. And bail. This game really is a lot more fun with other people. You do less of this, like, door abuse. Do 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 do. Crew World Cup? Oh, because Brazil lost? Belgium was Germany in disguise. I mean, is that even wrong? Yeah, I heard that it's all Europe for the last 4 teams. It's kind of boring. Look at their flags. I mean, like, wasn't Belgium historically part of Germany, I want to say? I could be wrong on that, but I feel like that's correct. England all the way. I mean, don't they win, like, everything? Everything, football? Except for American football, but that's because... Who the fuck plays American football other than American? No one. Because it sucks. That's why. Alrighty. And I will be right back again. Again, this is just going to be like 3 seconds. Okay, I lied. It's gonna be like 3 seconds longer. I'm actually gonna put on the "be right back" text. Alright, and I am back. England hasn't won since 1966. Bullshit. Some RGB cables. Oh, wait, I have them hidden now. Do check them out. I'm gonna hide myself even for a second, and I'm gonna turn off the room lights. Yeah. I'm sexy. Oh, wait. I'm messing everything up. Alright, let me switch back to PSO. And I'm actually going to hide myself for like 3 seconds. Just let, Where even is my camera? Oh god, I have it so far down. Okay. Here we go. Come on, it's fun. I love how it lights up as I attack. Have they only just come out? Well, so this is why I'm a brilliant person. Those are not RGB cables. These are just, they're just white. And because they're white, they take on the other colors from the other lights in the case really well. I have a strip of lights down below in like the bottom lip of the case. Alright, I'm gonna bring my camera back. Which is... here! Oh, look! I'm showing you guys a bug. So no, those are not actually RGB cables, but they are white-sleeved cables, and they light up with whatever color is being shined onto them. That's what I call good planning. But no, I totally recommend... God damn it, man. Why are those so high level? Fucking hell. Okay, so one Crimson Assassin. So, plus one. Oh, that's so sad. Well, the pack that I got my cables in, not my cables, the pack that I got the RGB strips in, came with two, actually. So I have one at the bottom and one at the top of the case. Actually, you know what? Here. I'm gonna hide my face cam again. Boop. And here. Oh, and of course I have this wrong. Doop, doop. So here, let me grab this camera. There's a mic stand in the way, of course. But I have one strip down there. And then if I go up, you can see that there's another one right in there. And because the cables are, in actuality, quite white, so if I like hide the light from this, you can see they're just plain white. But they take on the color from the other lights in the case, which is pretty excellent. And back to normal PSO. Alright. Oh, I think I still have my camera hidden. Yes, I do. There we go. And these lights were cheap. This was only like, I want to say it was like a $20 light kit for the strips. Everything else, like the RAM, cooler, motherboard, GPU. I don't have any RGB fans, but all the other things were more expensive, of course. But the strips themselves, I want to say were like 20 or 25 bucks. Two of them, too, which was great. Hate how hard it is to manage water cooling tubes. That's why I don't have any. I can't be arsed, basically. I just don't care that much. Like, they look cool, but man, fuck it. Why is every Ultimate game full? Holy crap. And is your next buy? I feel like I'm actually pretty good with how much RGB I have in here at the moment. Wow, I really need to clean out that front fan. Oh, no, never mind. That's just the logo on the front of the case. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with how much light I have right now. It glows pretty good. I think I'm done. It could, of course, be more ridiculous, but I don't think there's any reason for it at this point. Guys, I just want to play with you. Plan to have your PC light the room? Honestly, this thing can right now. Like, if I was to set it to all white, I usually have it set to all blue. But if I have this thing set to all white, like, it's definitely a nightlight. It is definitely a nightlight. With the side panel on. Like, right now I don't have the side panel on. That's because it casts a huge glare. If I do, like, let me actually hold it up real quick. So, like, if I hold it in place, there's this huge glare right here. It's pretty bad. So I have it off for the stream. Which honestly might actually be better for heat dissipation. To have it off. Who the fuck knows? Might be better, might be worse. Either way, it's not like PSO is a demanding game in any capacity. Seriously, why are there no Ultimate games? And why did no one join mine? Like, fucking hell. I'm actually looking through my Steam games at the moment. I'm kind of wondering if there's something else I want to play. Just because there's like no one with an open game right now. It's really rough. But I can't think of anything that I'd really want to boot up for, like, honestly, not even all that long. And I don't have any, don't really have anything set up either for, like, stream layouts. Play Pokemon? I don't have any emulators on my PC currently. None. Absolutely none. Hell, I don't even think I've ever emulated Game Boy on PC. I do almost all of my emulation on my Mac, actually. Because every time that I've tried doing emulation on PC, it, obviously there's more power and so on and so forth, but like, it's usually a lot jankier than it is on Mac. Even the same program will just be a lot more user-friendly on Mac. Really odd. You have somebody who own the original suit. I mean, like, I own Red, Gold, a bunch of the advanced ones. I own, like, a crap ton of them. But to stream, I would really want an emulator. So that I could capture it. But what can you do? Oh my god, seriously, how is there no one... Do I have them in the boxes? I'm pretty sure not. I was... Oh god, how long ago did Pokemon Red come out? And back then I was a little shithead. So I was not, like, paying attention to keeping things intact. Pokemon Red. Pokemon Red and Blue. 1996. I was 6 years old, so... Oh, no, they came out in 98 in North America. Okay, so they came out in 98 in North America, so I was 8 years old. Yeah, I was a little shithead. I am indeed. Well, actually, in 24 hours and 25 minutes, I'll be 28. Yeah. Coming up. Are you gonna say that I look good for my age? Because thank you. Yeah, I'm making fun of myself. Oh god, why is no one playing Ultimate? 28 in October? I think we are really close. Shit. That's kind of weird. There's like a whole bunch of people here, but like no one playing. Fucking hell. Oh, right, birthday? Yep, it's coming up. Alright. So. Oh, someone disappeared. He was in 83. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh! Yeah. I like how there were a whole bunch of people just, like, waiting. Are we all HuCast? We're all HuCast. Yeah. Oh no, and they're super low level. Oh, this is potentially really bad. God damn it, how did I get muted? Oh, I probably hit end or something. There's .bat. I want to play this mode. I don't want to use a joystick. There we have it. Here we go. This is some friggin' old school Tetris right here. While we're waiting for everyone to file in. Oh my god, this is super awkward because it isn't actually centered on my screen. Okay, there we go. Kicking it old school. So how you guys doing over in chat? Over in the wonderful land of chat. Yeah, I'll do this. Have I seen the VR Tetris? Yes, I have actually seen a video of that. I would love to play it, but it's only on PlayStation VR. There are no plans for it to come out on PC. Because PC isn't allowed to have a decent Tetris. God damn it. This game is really unforgiving, for the record, the original Tetris. Yeah, I would love to play that. Honestly, I would love to play it just in normal mode. Fuck VR. Like, that's cool and all, but I really just want a decent Tetris game on PC. Preferably with multiplayer. So because this is an absolutely ancient game, it drops inputs if you hit two keys at the same time. So like if I'm trying to rotate and move a piece, it'll drop the inputs and shit. It's pretty rough, and you can only rotate in one direction. Like yeah, it's a pretty old game. And it almost never drops the long pieces, which sucks. Oh my god, why do I keep getting muted? What is this crap? And what do you mean by have I finished it? Really though, I didn't hit home or end. What the hell? Also, thank you for letting me know, Haru. Why is this guy using a fucking angry fist? Yeah, we don't have any supports. Like this is gonna be really rough. Alright, I will be back in 3 seconds. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm back and unmuted. Oh my god, it's hardly even taking damage. That is such a ridiculous weapon. Once we get to falls, I'm probably actually just gonna bail on these guys, because I really don't want to deal with it. So really though, Liquid Fear, what do you mean, have I ever finished Tetris? I can't... Can you finish Tetris? Is that a thing? I only do half of one. Tetris has an end, yes? Jesus. I mean, like, I know that there's the one that, there's like Tetris, the Grandmaster, the finale, the final, whatever. It has like 18 subtitles. I know that there's that one that has an end. But that's just because like it gets to this ridiculous point and they want more coins to be put into the machine. Like... it gets to the point where, okay, we cannot make this fast enough given our current hardware restraints. So we're just gonna make this game stop. I don't know, I could try to get better at that version of the game, but like it's really rough. I don't actually foresee that happening. Yeah, I don't know why this guy is trying to use Dark Flow. Like, he's fucking level 86. You're gonna die to everything. And now he's AFK? Yeah, fuck this. I'm not playing with these fuckers. I'm done. Jesus. Alright, let's see if we have anyone else here. Oh no! This person always uses the same password and they told me what it is. Son of a bitch. Alright, Discord, come here. We're gonna find out and we're gonna join her. Where's Discord? Search. Password. Kobe, you're watching. I see you watching. I see you watching. Also, the reason that I changed the camera is because I'm hiding the password. Because I know that she values her privacy. And we're back. Kobe! You and your emotes. They are everywhere. I am pretty sure I have items to fulfill. Thank you very much for the TP, by the way. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Honestly, I saved those guys from a pretty miserable game. You can't. I'm low level, honestly. Like, it's a bad time. Heyo, and thanks for the buffs. You know what, actually, since we're in Forest, I think I'm gonna get in some practice with a saber. With Excal. Items, Vulcan, drop that, because I don't need it. I may actually be accurate enough with a saber that I don't have to lead with a normal attack. Which would be good. You kidding? He has 17 health. Ah! These are not the right enemy to use a saber on. That's for sure. They just move too much for it. Oh hey, Kopi, just because I'm practicing with a saber does not mean that you have to not slaughter everything like the force that you are. Don't worry about it. Got him. Nice. Hi, mate. And Miss Seta. So apparently, the password was not actually in our Discord conversation. I couldn't find it. A search was pulling up nothing. They also don't entirely trust Discord search. It seems to miss things a lot. What can you do? How's it going? Yeah, I'm being weird. Don't worry about it. Chat can know your password. Hey, I was being nice. If you want to share it, that's for you to decide. I am also, for the record, sharing videos onto Twitch now, or not onto Twitch. Obviously, we're on Twitch right now. I'm also posting all of my archives onto YouTube. So there's potentially an increased audience that would see your password. So that's why I'm being considerate. My chat is full of cool peeps that I don't feel like would be rude, but still. Damn, that handy. And dead. Nice. Let's see if there's anything fun. Oh, money. That's not really fun. Well, no, I'm not even saying... So, when I say that I'm respecting your privacy, it's not even that, like, I think that you would use the same password for an account. But more that, like... I don't want jerks to jump into your room when you want to be solo. I don't want to be the cause for something like that. That would just be unfortunate. I'm really enjoying this disco thing. This is your party password? Well, feel free to share if you wish. And it will be immortalized on YouTube. It seemed more impressive in my head before I said it. It's just because, like, YouTube is not really an impressive sounding noun. It shall be immortalized in the annals of the internet. Something like that. That sounds a little better, at least. I do enjoy the term party password, though. That's pretty fun. I'd probably at some point figure out. Well, no, I guess we're currently small enough as a little stream community. I guess we're currently small enough that like I don't actually have to have a password for my games. You guys could just hop in. And everyone else. Ah. As I go walking directly into them. Ah, shit. Also, Greyfield is already immortalized. He's kind of amazing. Nice. Well, that's good then. Oh, I love that flash. It's super fun when I attack. Ah, you got it first. Only because my shots take time. Alright, where are you going? You gonna clear the bonus room? You're gonna clear the bonus room. Let's go do it. I'm down for it. It's so weird that they didn't just put the exit over here. Like, honestly, it would make sense. Slash party. Not Patty. Party. Info. Vital. Alright. Yeah, it's still locked. Oh, there's a wave of... Oh, Bartles? I thought there was a wave of, what are they called? Something else. Wolves. I thought there was a wave of wolves for some reason. Do 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 do. Oh yes. Oh, is there? Oh, right. Just the birds. The burbs. The giant flightless burbs. Ah. Well, I hit one of them. Up your internet. No, you're still in here. Oh, did the stream just crap out? That sucks. Oh, whatever. You're still in game. What you doing? Alright. Super laggy. Well, I am sitting at 0% frames dropped, which is awesome. So it's not on my end, but I am very sorry that you're getting lag. Sucks. Have you been having issues all tonight? I just realized I'm actually streaming at 60, so like I probably look super silky, and then the game is running at like terrible resolution, or is running at 30, which sucks. I meant the disco. Doop. There we go. The disco's just more fun. Or it cascades through them like that. Neat. Ah! And let's go Braveman. Let's deal some damage. There we go. That's how you deal damage. Mostly with charge Vulcans. Because they're great. What's my water doing? Do I need more? No. I've got some left. Check it out. Oh, it's just fun! Maybe we play with a full party and you just cast the spells? I mean, hey, it's up to you. You'd have to unlock the party. You can do so with just /set pass and then not put anything. That just removes the password. But what was I gonna say? I'm not sure anyone else in here that's watching right now has the game. Actually, let me check something real quick. Of the people that I know are currently watching, one of them has the game, but I don't think that he's active right now, and the other one I know does not. Because he's weird and watches PSO. Weird and wonderful. Oh, shit. Smacked that bird. Haru is in bed. No, it's all good, Haru. You don't have to come in here. I do not want to force any of you guys to do anything. If you want to... Honestly, if y'all want to, like, load up my stream and go to sleep with the calming sounds of PSO in my soothing voice, like, that's fine. Honestly, I load up streams to go to sleep too sometimes. Usually Halo is the one that I fall asleep to. I've just played so much of that game that its particular soundscape is very familiar to me. Even though it's all like explosions, gunfire, and alien screams of pain. So, you know, I'm a little fucked up. Curry rare. Yeah, I mean, usually when I do that, I'll load into someone's stream, I'll say a couple things in chat, interact with them, and then I'll peace out and kind of ghost them, unfortunately. But hey, it gets them a view for the night, so I don't feel terrible about doing it. I'll also, like, put rain sound generators on when I go to sleep, but sometimes I want gunfire, you know? It's just got a different cadence. Playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced? Nice. That's pretty solid. Come on, Gopi. Break them all or don't. Burbs. Shooting some burbs. I don't know, I'm kind of digging the, I'm kind of enjoying the disco right now. I usually don't. I'm just gonna let my health regen real quick. It won't be very long. Oop, there we go. It was just down like a couple of pixels. Oh god, I'm totally trapped in here. Okay, fine, I'll go inward. There we go. That was better. Final Fantasy Tic Tacs. I see. Alright, madam. Or alright, liquid. That's a thing, I guess. Why did I go backwards? Jesus Christ. Guess I'm a little bit more out of it than I thought. Alright. Nice, nice. Man, this thing really does deal pretty solid damage. You just need the right grouping of enemies, basically. By the way, I haven't seen anyone mention anything. Down here... Oh my god, look at my fucking timing. Do you see this? I put an Easter egg in the scrolly text. No one's noticed it. It loops, like, a lot? That's actually really surprising, my timing there. It loops a whole bunch of times in a row. You fucking weapon. Yeah, it loops a whole crap ton of times, and then right at the end I included that so it would be in there every once in a while. I have no idea how long it takes for it to show up. But I was highly amused, so... Yes! Very rare! We both got Flowins, which is kind of fun. Oh god, I love the way this sword looks. I don't actually like using swords, though, but this one just looks so good. Can't equip my... Well, I mean, it's a sword. And you're a force, so I'm not really surprised by that. Like, I love how it looks like it's a beveled piece of glass, basically. Such a cool friggin' weapon. They're garbage. They're absolute garbage, but they look so good. I'm gonna use it a little bit. I want to say that it steals health? I could be wrong. No, because that's Last Survivor. This wouldn't do that. Because I get the shit kicked out of me. This is in no way better than Excalibur, which deals more damage and attacks way faster. Also, that was not really the enemy to use it on. Mistakes? Mistakes! Right, so because there's one of these fuckers in the group, there we go. And I really do deal a crap ton of damage for my level. Love it. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. There we go. Pretty clean. Now for the actually big guys. And a large part of why I'm dealing this much damage is actually Kofi's buffs. It isn't just my character. But like, goddamn, I'm so much more efficient. I'm so much more effective, rather, than my Ramar was at the same level, even with similar level buffs. It's just, it's gross. This class is so broken. Gross. Thank you for the heal. Nice. Good hit, good hit. That's right, I do actually have another scene set. Whatever. I just remembered that I have a scene set for another game that, like, I really want to stream, but that's gonna be a very different scenario when I stream that. That's gonna be like I sit down to do it. Those of you whom I talk to outside of streaming might know what I'm talking about. And why it's a very, like, sit down and get into thing. I'm kind of psyched about it, though. I'm looking forward to streaming it. I want to practice a little bit more before I do. Because I don't want to make a total nonsensical fool out of myself. I suspect that there will be a lot of hilarity from just, like, the general difficulty of what I'm trying to do with it, but I don't want to appear completely inept. I want a really good line of, like, capable, but unable to handle, if that makes sense. So hopefully I'll be able to hit it. I'll actually probably do some practice tomorrow. Of course, I could also stream the process right from the beginning. We'll see what happens. Might actually be pretty fun to stream tomorrow. I'm having a nice lazy day. Which I do plan on streaming tomorrow. So, really quick plug, since I usually do a whole thing at the end. But if you're here and you think you might want to tune in tomorrow, maybe for some new shenanigans, we'll see. Or more PSO, whatever. I have a Twitter down below where I tweet out whenever I go live, and I think right above me, actually, there's a follow button. Or Twitch. But I should be live tomorrow. I don't see any reason why I won't. Maybe earlier than today. Oh, I just got a late start today for some reason. Oh, I lost mouse focus. Time to pour money into this dude. Alright, it's down now. Yeah, I literally just shot him to line up the camera. That was weird. I wonder if that is somehow synced. Yes, use your infinite vertical targeting. Use it! Use it good! He's so close. Damn. Oh, right, I totally forgot that he goes across twice and then spirals. Oh, son of a bitch. Now he's gonna spiral. There. That's the pass. Back in. Alright. Nice, we both did it. What the hell? This must be because you're having internet problems. I've never seen the boss act like that, though. That was weird. Oh, hey, yo, what? Okay, how far in am I? Okay, I'm like a little bit past 3 minutes, or 3 hours. What the hell? Actually, I'm gonna use the stream marker. Buggy. Boss fight. Add. Okay. What the hell? That was pretty awkward. Alright, is that all the boxes? I feel like that's... I guess it isn't, but whatever. Are my items full? I think they are. Yeah, but I think Kopi actually has some shopping to do. And I have this Flowens that actually has pretty good hit. Slash bank. Big item. For some reason I really thought that I might have had... I have a power material in here? Why the fuck have I not used this? I need power materials. I don't need anything else in here, but I need that. Hell. I'm not even sure that that was lag, though. Like, the AI runs locally, and then it syncs to the host. Well, supposedly syncs to the host, it really doesn't. Use that, and pop that up to 45. Aw, yes. Now, slash bank. Take item. Here's my other Flowens, which has 0 hit. Okay. So it's 20 native, 10 dark, and this thing has crap percentages, but it has 25 hit. I can get that up to 35. This is definitely going to be my new Flowens. Sweet. Alright, let's tech this thing. We're looking for 35 hit, and I'm not settling for lower. Such as that 25. Fuck that. And if I can get like 15 native, that'd be pretty sweet, but I'll just take 35 hit. Restarting your laptop would help? I mean, go for it if you want. Man, he's just giving it to me like plain Jane. Hey, look at that. Perfect roll. 1535. That's fun. Yes, I do want to equip it because I'm actually gonna grind this one. Well, first I'm going to deposit it, and then take item, and I want the crappy Flowens. Would these be, like, together, though? Whitle's Tecker is generally pretty chill. Oh, because it has a different name. Okay. So, the 3079 I want to keep. Team, point register. Yeah, this is the good one. This is the one I'm going to get rid of. And it has different stars? Holy crap. Ah. Neat. Replica by Mick Company. Nice. Anyway. Boop. We only need the one, really. Viridia's Tecker is the worst. I didn't know that the Teckers were really any different. Item pack, equip, Flowing Sword, and take item. Like, I heard you like negative scores on your weapons. Yeah, I don't think I've ever wanted negative. Is there any reason why you would? Just out of curiosity? Alright, so I have that equipped. 1, 2, 5. Is that its max? Yeah, it only goes up 9. Damn. Love it, item. And drop those off. Have some fun things. Pretty happy with them overall. I'm pretty happy with my collection. And you can't grind Excalibur, which is so weird. I mean, it has like stupid ATP. But it's so weird that you can't grind it. And why did I grind it and get a perfect tech? Just because it's fun, man. Let me actually do a quick Google. So, item pack, equip. So, this is Flowing Sword 3073. Oh wait, no, I'm looking for 3079. What does it have on it? Alright, so restarting the laptop? Alrighty, I will be here. This does not say what its special is. It seems rather important, you know? Oh, wait a minute, you know what? I bet my item reader says. Inventory. Flowing Sword. It doesn't. Does it not have a special? Now I'm interested. Special none. Huh. That's super weird. It really is a pretty crappy sword. And there's so many different versions of it too. It is ridiculous. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna load into Cave and get going. Unfortunately, without you. Yeah, now the special isn't lit up, but before it's tacked, it was. I was able to use it as a tack. It would probably just miss, but... Oh, that was a critical. You're gonna say, oh, it seems to be doing a lot more damage now. No, it's really not. Alright, charge Vulcan. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to charge Vulcans because I need to keep these enemies at a greater distance than I am. By just using a sword. And Smart Link is the best. No, shit. Alright, there we go. Man, this game is a lot harder when you don't have a Kopi around. Holy crap. I mean, I also did go into caves, which is quite a fair bit harder anyway, but still. It is substantial. Oh man, the next time I play with, oh god, Kiri. God, there's a Kiri and a Kopi. That's odd. Anyway, the next time I play with Kiri, I'm totally gonna run around with this thing. Oh, it's gonna piss him off so much. I love it. Anyway. I think there's gonna be a bunch of flowers in here. Oh, there's not. Alright. And it really is, like, it's just so much slower solo. Because you like, can't really take risks that deal a lot more damage. You have to play so much more defensively. Plus, you have less total damage output as a team, so that of course puts a bit of a damper on things. I'm not complaining, but it's a very different... This game solo is a very different experience. That's all. Oh, we're not under my section ID. That's right. So I'm not even farming right now. Hey, Kopi! Well, thank you very much for the resub. 5 months. Holy crap. It's been 5 months? Dang. I did not realize it's been that long. Well, thank you so much. It is much appreciated, and I hope that you enjoy your emote. I know I enjoy my emote. You know what? Celebratory emote. Boom! I know that wasn't like it all lined up. Well, I guess it was lined up in the VOD. We have a Kopi back! So I'm still in your game, Kopi, if you wanted to join. Or we could remake under my section ID, unless you're farming something. If you're farming something, go for it, because my farm is stupid. My farm is really dumb. What's a farm? Like, you know, what item you're going for. Come on now. Yes. Yes, an item farm with cows. And I guess that could be a thing in Diablo 2. Kind of. It's such a good Easter egg, by the way. It's dumb and I love it. Kopi's back. Back again. There is no cow level. Yeah, I love that that's a that's one of the loading screen things too. It's so good. Forget how you actually trigger the cow level, but it is pretty great. Alright, you just let me know when you want a TP and I'll drop it right away. We can get you right into the thick of things. Oop. I have my finger hovering over it. But I know that you probably have to buy stuff, and I didn't see you go back to shops after our, whatever run, so let you deal with that first. Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to try leading these guys a little bit differently. In a way that has tripped them up quite nicely. Better than I even expected. right? One more, and then a whole bunch of garbage is going to spawn, and I'm not really looking forward to it. Yeah, this one is really spread out. However, I think I can actually pick them off one at a time. Oh god. That. Alright, pull one of them at a time. And crap, I got the Milkweed as well. Oh, Jesus. He does not want any of my shenanigans. And I am primarily made of shenanigans. In case you didn't know. I'm like 80% shenanigans, about 19% water, and 1% bullshit. Also, there's a telepipe. Of how some monsters in this game just bitch slap you and you flop on the floor. Yep. Well, it depends, like, if you fall, depends on how much damage you take. But it is pretty... It works really well with the animation. Just... no. Like, if I go into normal, it's the same animation, but because I'm basically not taking damage... I mean, I would actually block them because my evasion is high enough. But if I went into very hard, it would be the same animation, but they wouldn't deal enough damage to knock me down. There you go. Nice. And no one even died. Let me actually check the drop charts. So we're under Whittle. So what drops in here? Light fan. I'm on my way, I'm on my way! Nothing really that impressive, actually. I mean, I guess, like, Red Sword is pretty good. That's not bad. Red Sword drops 1 in 2,000 from Milkweed. So, not awful. Caduceus, is that any good? That's from the rare slimes. Been fun, but you gotta crash. Well, thank you so much for joining, Liquid. Always fun to have you around. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night. Sleep well, friend. You know what, though? It is actually coming up on 1 a.m. here, and I have stuff I want to do in the morning. I, honestly, might call it a night myself. At least for the stream. I'm probably... Well, Caves is pretty long. I may actually call it on the stream tonight. After I get rid of these flowers. Alright, but let me pull up this mode. Thank you all so much for joining. It has, as always, been super fun. I really appreciate all of you coming, hanging out in chat, or just lurking. It's all good. Kopi lurks all the time. It's fine. But seriously, thank you all so much. It's super fun to stream for you guys, to play this game with you, so on and so forth. I do plan on streaming tomorrow, possibly something new, depends on how I feel. But either way, I will always tweet before I go live, which you can find my Twitter down below if you prefer to get notifications that way. Otherwise, there's a follow button somewhere above the video, I think in this corner, might be wrong. So feel free to follow there as well if that's how you prefer to get your notifications of me going live. Otherwise, have yourselves a fantastic night. Good night.